Camera rolling. Action!
Welcome everyone to the viewing of the much anticipated Stage Lights films. At the beginning of the year, which now seems like an eternity ago, we introduced the children to a wide range of myths and legends. Each class chose one story which we then crafted plays out of.
We created storyboards, we wrote scripts, held auditions, assigned roles, and we even created a trailer. All was going smooth and on its way to a live stage performance on the 31st of May.
Then, all our lives turned upside down.
With the circuit breaker came a world of uncertainty!
In the weeks that followed, we eventually decided to create Zoom shows out of the plays we created. But when we were given the green light to come back to the center with the students, we welcomed it because we knew nothing can replace the energy and connection we experience when we have everyone in class.
This transition
Was by no means an easy one. We decided to create full-fledged films out of the plays we created, but everybody's safety was our top priority. So, we followed all the necessary safety precautions by using face shields during our scenes and keeping a 1 meter distance between all performers.
We also had to record all of our scenes in a highly limited number of hours available to us for each class. And we had to find creative ways to depict the scenes which were originally meant for stage, pre-social distancing times.
Needless to say, throughout this whole process, our whole team learned so much. After a grueling, hectic, but immensely satisfying few months of preparing,
Shooting,
And editing, we proudly bring to you our 5 Stage Lights short films based on myths and legends. We have
Trojan Horse, based on the popular Greek myth, presented to you by the 9 a.m. class.
Bukit Merah, from our very own local tradition of legendary, presented to you by the 11 a.m. class.
El Jaguara, based on the South American myth about jaguars, presented to you by the 1 p.m. class.
The River Conwy Afanc, based on the Welsh myth of the deadly water monster, presented to you by the 4 p.m. class.
And lastly, The House of the Watcher, based on the eerie story of the Matilda House here in Singapore, presented to you by the Stage Light secondary school students. We would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to each and every amazing student who owned this project with such positivity and dedication.
To all our performers' parents and families for constantly supporting them in so many ways.
And to our extended Julia Gabriel team, who contributed to this project in small and big ways.
Without any of you, this would not have been possible.
Enjoy
the show!
You truly are beautiful. The dark and deep Lin Flynn and Lass. The reflection of the mighty Mount Snowdon upon your surface. What treasures and mysteries you hide. Beneath your surface, no one will. children? And what are you doing around here?
We just play around, man. We heard there's a beautiful lake here, so me and my friends just came to have a look.
Don't you dare go near the water of this lake. You children shouldn't be wandering around here by yourself.
I told you we shouldn't have come. What's the matter, Meadows? You scared? I am not scared. Then how come your nose is getting longer?
I suggest you go back to your mummies and daddies. This lake is no place for children.
What?
This lake is no ordinary lake.
It looks like any ordinary lake to me. What could possibly go wrong? We just go to the edge of the water and head back. Last one to the shore to rock an apple.
Fine then, suit yourself. Don't say I didn't warn you about the monster.
So what?
The River Conwy Afanc.
What's the River Conwy Afanc?
He was trapped in this lake many years ago. But I'm sure you'll be fine. Have fun.
I told you this was a bad idea. Come back! Wait, could you tell us more about this Afanc?
Oh, I don't think I should. It's way too gory and inappropriate for children.
Please, we won't be scared.
Your parents would rather I didn't tell you.
Oh, we won't tell them. We promise.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Very well. Do you know that very song you were singing as you were coming down to the lake?
My grandmother says it's an old Welsh lullaby.
Your grandma is right. And let me tell you, that lullaby was not meant for little children like you. It was meant for a monster.
The Afanc?
The Afanc. A long, long time ago, not too far from here, there was a village. And near that village was a lake in the River Conwy called the Afanc. The Afanc pool. The Afanc would fill the lives of the villagers with terror. Most who ventured too close to that lake never returned, or at best came back severely wounded. Times were tough.
We have gathered here today with news of yet another terrible loss.
An ox grazing in the fields on the west bank of the Conwy River, along with the farmer's boy, was suddenly pulled into the river and drowned.
No remains have been found.
When did this happen?
At dusk. I saw the water start to get choppy, and then, in a flash, the giant spiked the fin, reached out and pulled the ox in.
The boy tried to escape, but the shore was slippery. And then, out came the Afanc again.
That's terrible. Could no one take that?
We were too far to help, but even if we were close, there would not have been much we could do.
That makes 13 livestock this month. And worse, for innocent people. The Afanc has grown, and so has its appetite. We simply cannot afford to go anywhere near the river. But Chief Gale, there are no other grazing fields. Moreover, the only way to get across is by boat. What about the bridge?
Construction had to be halted because of the mysterious collapse of one of the towers.
It is no mystery. The monster's intentions are clear.
And what about our fishing and our water supply? We had stayed clear of the river for months, and now our reserves are running dry. The river is our source of life. If we don't do something about the River Conwy Afanc, we will soon be forced to move away from here. But what can be done?
No weapon is sharp enough to pierce this monster's hide.
No net strong enough to withhold its strength.
We will have to fight this monster with more than just brute force. Do you have any words of advice, Lolo?
It is said that all monsters have a weakness, and that weakness for monsters of the waters, I am told, is music.
A song so beautiful that the Afanc will be hypnotized. And when the Afanc is hypnotized, it will tie up its deadly fins with the thickest and strongest chain I've ever made.
We will hitch the monster to oxen to get the strong blood of the villagers. We drag the creature far from here.
There's a lake near the summit of Mount Snowdon, the Lincoln Last. We can trap the monster there and never be able to escape.
All this sounds great, but how are we going to hypnotize the River Conwy Afanc?
I can see. Listen.
No offense, but that's terrible. Ron, what about you?
Okay.
I can sing. My dear, you do have a lovely voice. But I want to sing just I want to do it, Daddy. I want to help the village. Maybe you should stay home for the
She is our only hope.
We're counting on you, Aronel. We need you to be very brave. Are you sure you want to do this? I'm sure, Chief Gale. Then let us begin preparation! Yeah!
Up the Conwy Valley,
How do you pronounce that again?
over the summit of Snowdon.
I'll give up. You take the Conwy Afanc, you take it away. You drag it up the valley and drop it in the lake. Chains that I will make will be so thick and strong. You think these chains will break? You see that you'll be wrong. We'll find the Conwy Afanc and take it away. We'll drag it up the valley and drop it in the lake.
Get on, muscle.
The terrible might!
Whoa! The monster out of sight.
We'll catch the Conwy Afanc and take it away. We'll drag it up the valley and trap it in the lake. We'll catch the Conwy Afanc and take it away. We'll drag it up the valley and trap it in the lake. Mommy, I'm scared. I feel so small. I wanna like a princess of a song. And Daddy, just take a deep breath. We have got your back.
name of this lake?
No.
This, children, is Lin Flynn Lars.
Wait. The lake with the Afanc?
That's right.
What? No one told us that.
Not many people know.
I knew we shouldn't have come.
I'm afraid you were right.
Is it true, Gwenda? Surely it can still be alive.
Ooh, I wouldn't be so sure. They say to this day, the Afanc lurks in these very waters, waiting to take its revenge, particularly on small children, like that girl, Arianelle, who hypnotized it with her lullaby. What was that? Finally, some peace and quiet. Kids don't believe anything. And perhaps so did you.
The what?
But the shore was slippery, and then
Then let us get preparation.
Yeah, but what about?
But what about...
That makes the team livestock.
No, you said livestock again.
Livestock this month.
Say livestock.
Suck. What's the River Conwy Afanc?
Action.
We just play around, man. I thought the water was about to get choppy.
Yes! And louder too! Three.
My grandmother says it's an old Welsh lullaby.
Again, lullaby. The last line on was the whole line.
And the whole, like that whole chunk of
Yeah.
When did this happen? Folks, don't be moving away from here.
Make the what big, okay? Action.
I can sing.
You look at her. She's our only hope. Not me. I'm definitely not your only hope.
Oh.